So I'm back on my fourth vlog, and in this video I want to know what can be done to ensure that students won't be taking performance-enhancing drugs. And this is besides the drug testing part, because to drug test them is a way to make sure they won't take these drugs, but this is a more of an informative way, a way of showing them what really is wrong, what these drugs really can do, and the reason that you're taking it isn't good enough to risk your life. So this video is kind of knowing everything about this drug. So here we're using the FIU library database, and I searched performance enhancing drugs and high school athletes, and I clicked on this link, and the title of this article is Prevalence of Performance Enhancing Substance by Johannesburg Male Adolescents Involved in Competitive High School Sports. And then I opened the PDF. And this article shows here and states how the goals for winning in sports can overshadow the virtues of fair play and friendship. And it just goes to show that students, they rather win, they rather do anything they can to make it to the other level, and they don't know how they're risking their health. So in this article they did an experiment testing 100 kids in each different sport category in Johannesburg, and you'll see, so the majority of this is testing for performance enhancing substances that any of these kids take, and 81% of them responded, and it was from 17 to 18 years old, and 42 out of 100 kids in rugby are taking these drugs, and in hockey is 15, water polo 6, football 5, swimming 5, cricket 5, golf 5, and you have the other numbers here. And they were also questioned as to why they were taking performance-enhancing substances, and it was just to help improve their performance in sports. So you can see here in this article that kids are solely taking this drug because it helps them in sports, because they can gain a competitive edge. And at a young age, you're not thinking of the future and how this can harm you and how you can get addicted to it. You're just thinking that you want to win and you want to be better than everyone else. So this article is a good way to show kids that it's not about being better than people at this age. It's if you want to be better than them, you work for it. It's not about that. Think for the future and think for your health. And this article also shows how it can harm you. So this article is a very good representation of how kids think only of now and to win and to be better when they're risking their lives for it. So now I want to know, how long after high school are these kids still taking these drugs? Because in a previous vlog we saw that kids were getting addicted to it. So I want to know how long after high school they're still continuing to take these drugs.